I didn't really get that many requests on the Facebook page. Do you guys have any requests now while we're live? Any questions that you guys might have?
I don't have any questions, but if it's okay with you, I can make a couple suggestions.
Yeah, what's going on? I'm always willing to learn, man.
Sure. So when when you get when you're running so many links as an affiliate, I personally use like an affiliate link tracking device that will post back any conversions, whether you're using Impact or Share Sale or
Yeah.
CPA or anything like that. So I don't know if you're familiar with like BMOB
Oh,
or some. Uh, so it's
what is it?
called
BMOP?
BMOB. So BE Mob
BMOP.
MOB.com.
BMOP.com.
So what you can do here is that you can create your offers with your affiliate links,
Yeah.
and then you can rotate them, based on whichever ones are performing best, and then whatever converts in your the network that you're pushing traffic, it will push back the conversion rate, and you kind of know how much you're making and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just like in
Because
real time instead of waiting.
correct, because it can get crazy keeping track of all the links
Yeah.
when you
Just
have a lot of links.
just the different sign-ins. Like I have just on top here, I have like one, I have two, three, four. I have four different affiliates just hanging out in my tabs here. It gets so complicated sometimes.
Yeah, so I will suggest that whenever you have a chance, take a look at BMOP and see how you can utilize that to track all your offers, right?
Definitely.
And yeah, that will be. And then the second, it's have you measured the conversion rate from Nav, sending it through email over redirecting your Gravity form directly to Nav after they complete signing up?
I have not. I have not. I don't even know how I would be able to approach that.
So what I would recommend, right? And again, I'm sorry if I'm overstepping my
No, not
boundaries.
at all. Not at all.
Okay. So what I would recommend is that at the end of your sign up form and your money page or in your money site, so whenever somebody hits submit, what you want to do is you want to redirect them to the Nav sign up link.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I have that one already. That was the first thing I did with Phil.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
you want to do that, and then again, if you're using an affiliate tracking like BMOB, then you can see who signed up and who didn't sign up, and it will kind of
Like the actual
avoid.
user.
Correct. So you can pass fields such as emails and stuff like that, and then you can avoid sending that email to somebody who already signed up for it, right?
That's genius.
So
That's,
they don't get a duplicate email,
yeah.
right? So
Or they don't unsubscribe from seeing the same thing over again that they already did.
correct. Yeah, so they don't
Intelligent.
unsubscribe. The other thing is, I don't know if Aweber lets you do it, but you can do a lead score, right? So based on who's clicking your links and who's not clicking your links,
Yeah.
so you can set up a score. So let's say that somebody clicks like five of your links, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever number it is, then you can set up a score that it will tell you this is a hot prospect,
Yeah.
right?
Like how engaged they are with the content.
How engaged they are. If so, because if you're sending them emails and they're not opening and they're not clicking it,
Yeah.
so
It's
it
wasting
defeats
money.
the purpose. Correct.
Yeah.
So you can select, this is a hot prospect.
Yeah.
Based on that.
I
So
don't
I don't know if
I don't
Aweber
think
lets you do
I
that.
don't think Aweber has that. I've tried
Okay.
different things here. Like they have my engagement. I don't know what metrics they're they're using. Like me, I just kind of go
Uh-huh.
once a month and I delete everybody who hasn't done anything in 30 days, just to keep my list, you know,
Keep it down. Yeah.
fresh. And it charges me per lead. So it charges me uh by volume. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be sending emails to people who aren't clicking. I'll just reserve that for a blast or something.
I guess they call it like high engagement or something like
Yeah,
that.
like these people here.
So you can do a tag for the high engagement and then kind of like,
Yeah,
uh,
these are all the
move
the
'em-
new leads that came.
yeah, to move them to a different funnel, right? Or a different
Yeah,
drip.
you're right. You're right. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna have to implement that. I didn't even think about that. You know, like for me, I was like, look, I'm just gonna send them this email, and then I'm going to, you know, kind of just drive that point home how much value Nav is, because like I
Mm-hmm.
said, like that it pays for all my marketing. So I really want
Yeah, of
to
course.
cover that base as much as I can.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah, that was sweet.
if an offer is paying for your marketing, then go for it.
Yeah,
At that point, anything else that you're making is extra.
it's
So,
just pure profit. You know, but for me, my main concern is, you know, with anything computer wise or electric wise. Like in Nav in November, Nav had like 3 days where it just didn't record anything, no clicks, no conversions, nothing at all. I was
mm-hmm.
like, what's going on? I generated like 150, 200 leads that should have gone through this funnel, and they did. They probably converted, and it wasn't tracked at all. It was like a discrepancy on their side. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that goes
that's where
back to
BMob
you
would
being
come
an
in.
affiliate tracker, correct?
That's where
So,
BMob would come in.
so
Yeah,
like, I mean, there's different ones that you can use, but BMob offers like a free tier, and I mean, if you're doing less than 100,000 events a month, then that should be more than enough, right?
I don't think I'm
If
doing
you need,
100,000 events. I'm
yeah,
just
so
doing like four or
if
5,000 leads a month.
yeah, correct. So that should be enough for you to play around. You can always
Yeah.
upgrade if you have to, but
Well, of course, of course. By the time I have to upgrade, it'll be worth it. You know, I just want to be able
of course.
to keep track of everything that's going on. You know, like all these different email campaigns, hundreds of emails are going out, different emails at the same time. I want to make sure that they go to the right people and that they're actually converting. You know, besides me just having to go in and follow up on every single different affiliate platform. That's a
All
little,
right. And
yeah,
the other suggestion that I have, but this is kind of like more technical. But when I do generate my leads, I make sure that I verify the email using APIs such as Email Verify or another provider
yeah.
before I add them to my list.
Do
So
you
what it will do,
use Aweber?
I use Active Campaign, but before it gets to Active Campaign, Aweber, same thing. Before it gets to that, through API, so it goes to an Integromat or Zapier, whatever, whichever one you feel
Yeah,
comfortable, and it will do two things. It will verify that the phone number is valid because I do a lot of SMS, and then it will also verify that the email is valid before adding it to my actual um, campaigns or my actual
your actual automation
contact
or
list.
anything, you know?
Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to make sure that my bounce rate is at a minimum.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. My big mistake that threw off a lot of my metrics here, like this already sent to 11 people. You know, they're coming in, they're already clicking. Um,
Hmm.
right. So for me, what really threw me off the most in the beginning was I had a campaign. It was this one, and what I would do is I would add a tag to run them through the campaign over and over and over again. So
Got it.
it ruined my before you live and you learn, right? It was
Of
just
course.
in the beginning. I can just copy and paste it now. I really don't want to play with anything that I've already built. So that was my main thing. I don't want to mess anything up by accident. So I just kind of left it like that. Um, but I try my best to keep those emails as clean as I can. You know, I don't want my stuff to be marked as spam or anything.
Yeah.
I use Twilio for my text side, so it sends them a
Yeah.
text message to verify their identity, and they respond. If they respond, then they would go and get forwarded to whoever, you know.
Yeah. That's cool. Because SMS has a much higher opening rate
Oh
than
yeah,
email.
definitely,
You just got
definitely.
to watch out for TCPA compliance.
Yeah, that's this thing here, right? In the this part.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Um, so yeah, thanks for that, Carlos. I appreciate you, man.
No, no problem, man.
Thank you for that.
No
I learned
problem.
something new today.
No, it's pretty, you know, I think what you're doing is it's great. Um, Only thing is volume. You know, you said at the beginning, this
Exactly.
is a volume game, right? So
Exactly. But
the
you know,
the
like for me, I started in July. I was doing
mm,
$5 a day, man, $10 a day.
yeah, now you're already all the way up. So
Yeah, and now I'm at I don't even know. I kind of just scale it almost every day. Whenever I close something, I try to scale it. Um, Campaigns. I think now I'm at, yeah, $251 a day.
nice,
Yeah. So
nice.
slowly but surely, like I'm trying to. My goal by the end of the year was to hit 50K a month in advertising. And
Yeah,
the way I'm going now, I can see that becoming a reality because I really, I really like, bro. I won't eat just to put that money into the campaigns, man. I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you.
You get me? Like my girlfriend's blowing up my phone. Baby, take me to dinner. Let's go out. Like, no, baby, I don't have money. I'm broke. I can't do shit right now. All the money goes right back into my marketing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, tell me about it. I don't even want to tell you what I'm spending a day because, you know,
Yeah,
it's
no,
good.
Phil mentioned it. He said you spend like $300,000 a month, man. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
amazing. That's a blessing and that's a great achievement.
yeah. Right now, it's and it keeps growing every day, so it's bananas.
You get me? That's exactly how I'm trying to replicate on my website. I'm trying to build something, like yours, where it's automated, where
Hmm.
I can build a solid infrastructure, and then I can just let it grow on its own. I don't want to have to keep editing emails and keep sending text messages, making phone calls, sending. I don't want to have to do that. I want to make it automatic, so that
Yeah, that's the goal.
even the deposits are automatic, right? When you have affiliates, everything is automatic, right?
Yeah,
Google charges my account, my affiliates automatically deposit, right? It's just a big circle. We just want to make sure that, one, we're profitable, and two, we have a solid foundation for volume. Just because it works with 10 leads doesn't mean it's going to work with 1,000 leads. Doesn't mean it's going to work with 10,000 leads. So like me, I'm committed to learning. So whatever I
yeah.
can to learn, I do that as much, and I don't give up, right? And
That's the way to go,
clearly, you
man.
don't give up either.
That's,
You know.
that's the way to go. Like the thing is, you always have to be testing to see what works, right?
Exactly.
'Cause
Exactly.
not everything is gonna work, and then you have to be ready to overcome those obstacles
Yeah.
when you try to scale, because the moment that you start scaling, things can get a little bit more complex, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
but not giving up is the best thing that you can do, you know.
No, dude, never. Like, and like that's just in my personality. I try to tell everyone who I talk to in Fast Track, like,
Hmm.
look, like you signed up for this, right? You already paid your money. Don't just give up, right? It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed that if you do something correctly and you do it for a long period of time, you're going to get results, guaranteed. But you can't just half commit. You can't just a quarter commit. What are your goals? Like, what are you trying to achieve? Do you just want to be a receiver, like a 9 to 5, right? You put in your hours, you get your paycheck, or do you want to be a creator, right? Do you want to determine your income? Do you want to create your own income? That's always been my vision in
Hmm.
business, right? I don't like to be controlled by a boss or someone else. I don't like to be controlled by my time. I don't like to be controlled by my circumstances, by my surroundings. I like to be free, like
Of course.
financially, location wise, wherever it is. If I want to do it, I want to do it. The worst feeling for me is wanting something and then you're like, no, actually I can't because I can't afford it. Like in my opinion, not being able to afford something or being able to buy something doesn't mean you're not making enough money. It just means you're not doing the right thing the right way, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're not gonna, and this is not for everybody, you know. Like some people make a lot of money working a 9 to 5. The majority of people, they don't, right? They're making a little bit extra. They could probably go on a vacation, but the majority of the United States, they're working a 9 to 5 and they're making ends meet.
Yep.
You know,
I know. I
they're
totally
going
agree
month
with
to
you.
month. They're going month to month.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, it's just, a quick story, and if anything, is for people watching us to be somewhat motivational. But I remember when I started, and keep in mind I've been doing this for a very long time. But I remember when I started, my goal was to make like six figures a year, right?
Yeah,
I wanted to make six figures a year, and then that became 6 figures a month, and then now that became
exactly.
like a lot of six figures a day.
Yeah,
So now you're like, uh, if I would have gave up, then none of that would have happened, right?
exactly.
So
You're digging for gold. You're digging for gold, right?
yeah.
You've already put the effort in. You've already failed multiple times. What do you
Hmm.
have to lose? What do
Yeah.
you have to
So
lose? Right?
I just,
There's
just got to
nothing
put in the
else.
work.
You better put in the work. That's it. You
Mhm.
get me? Right? It's like when I first started doing this, and like as an example, I think I've spent almost 20 grand with Google, right? I'm 26, right? I have a bunch of
Nice.
bills. I have student loans. I have a bunch of random shit that I have to pay, and
Yeah.
I had my back against the wall when I got that call from Phil's salesman. I think
Yeah.
I had in my bank account, I think total, I think I had 8 grand, and I
Yeah.
paid Phil 5, and my bills are $2,000 a month,
Yeah. So
right?
you either make it work or make it
Right.
work,
And so my back's against the wall. I'm like, holy shit, did I really just jump on that? It's either he's a really good salesman or
Uh-huh.
there's something here, right? And I knew there was something there because I've done those 3-day magic seminars, get rich quick schemes. I've done those. I paid like 10 grand for a Damon John success formula, right? All
Yeah.
I give you is theories and thoughts. This was
Yeah.
the first thing that I did that actually gave me action steps, right?
Yeah.
Most exciting part of this business for me, and I do this like all day. The most exciting part of this business for me was the very first day I automated Nav. I made just $8, and I sent the link to my mom. She was my first sign up,
Nice.
and it
Nice.
wasn't and it wasn't about $8, right? It was more of like, holy shit,
This work.
I have all these different links in my head, and it just all connected at the same time. Like, holy shit, this works.
Yeah, this works. Yeah. It does.
And
I
it really does work. Like, guys, to everybody here, Carlos has been in he was in he's in Fast Track. He did this like 2 or 3 years ago. He has a huge call center. He generates pay per call leads, and he's doing a lot of marketing. He's really making a big impact on the area, right? This is like another success story to
yeah.
Phil's business. I haven't reached that level yet. I don't consider what I'm doing here as a success because it
It
is
is.
hitting.
It is. I mean, if you put in 5 grand, I know for sure you already made that back.
No, no, absolutely,
All
absolutely.
right.
As
So
far
it
as that, yes. But as far as like me, my personal goals, I haven't gotten to where I want to get to yet.
I'm sorry to break it to you. Your goals are always going to change.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This year you have a goal to do this thing, and then next year you go like, well,
Yeah,
that was easy.
yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly.
And then your goals are always going to change. So
Absolutely, absolutely. You know,
yeah,
and I really appreciate, guys. This is like the whole group. I really appreciate Carlos coming in today because
no,
this
no,
is right.
my
Like
pleasure.
right now in this group chat, we have 3 different levels.
Hmm.
Right, we've got people who just started.
Yeah,
It looks to me like I'm like right in the middle, and then you have Carlos who's gone through the tunnel. Right,
yeah.
the,
And trust me, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
there's light at the end of the tunnel. Like, listen, they
Yeah.
like I said, I will sell my car, I'll sell my watch, I don't care. Like I I found out that this works, and I try my hardest. Like I said, my girlfriend gets mad at me. I was like, listen, baby, I'm not gonna sacrifice short-term comfort for long-term stability. Right? You want to go
Yeah.
to dinner? You want to go to dinner for $200? That's 100 leads. I can close a big deal on that. Like, and she gets mad at me. She's like, Conrad, all you do is talk about work. I was like, all you do is work. All you do is work all day. I was like, baby, I told you already. I only do two things. I hang out with my girlfriend and I work.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
That's
it's running the campaigns, and then later on you can start running different campaigns. At the end of the day, it's monetizing your leads, right?
yeah.
So
That was
somebody,
the biggest challenge for me.
yeah, somebody's gonna fill out a form, and that person can be interested in a lot more offers than when they fill out, right?
Exactly.
So you have to always think about monetizing the leads, and then as you grow, then you want to work directly with the advertisers. So maybe you're going to start thinking about cutting out some of the networks,
Yeah.
because
Going directly.
yeah, because what happens with the networks is oftentimes they're going to pay you like net 30 or sometimes even longer than that.
Yeah.
And when you start working directly with the advertisers, what's going to happen is they're going to prepay you. So at
Yeah.
that moment, you're not even using your money anymore. You're just
Exactly.
using the advertisers' money because you have a proven system to make it work, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
uh,
Like,
that will come as you as you say, as you continue doing it, as you continue growing,
yeah.
then you're going to figure out, like, because I mean it's not rocket science. If a network is paying you $30, it's because the advertisers is paying them 60, you know.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you want to be like, okay, so I'm gonna cut out the middleman and I'm gonna go directly work with the advertiser, because
Exactly.
all these
Exactly.
advertisers that, you know, they will love to, of course they will love more business, so they will love to buy your leads, they will love to sign you up. So
Yeah. You
yeah.
know, and one more valuable thing I realized, um, you know, I realized this last week,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like a big perpetual circle, right? So it's like Nav pays for my advertising, right?
Yeah.
I was just wondering. I was like, I sell leads all the time, live leads, credit repair leads, reconciliation leads, and I just it kind of clicked in my head, right? And I'm gonna use Chris as an example because I worked with Chris on that lead deal, right? We
Mm-hmm.
sold 100 live leads.
Nice.
Chris sent me a payment. First thing I did, I took $1,000 divided by 30. I put all that money immediately into my campaigns.
Yeah.
And then I sent Chris's leads. They're coming in live anyways, right? I sent Chris's leads. But what happens there is you create a bigger lead flow,
Mm-hmm.
right? So next month, you know, let's say I sell another 100 leads or 200 leads, whatever it is. I'm already generating that right now. I can either choose to keep it or scale it, right?
Yeah.
I'm very aggressive when it comes to my investing. I'm not risk averse, right? It's like if I'm scared of something, I don't have a back down mentality. I have a challenge and conquer mentality, right? The more that I'm challenged, the more that I'm squeezed, the more that I'm back against the wall, the harder I start throwing my punches. You get me?
Of course.
So
Yeah,
it's
of course.
that's just my personal mentality. I don't give up, I don't quit, and I don't stop. So it's like I've before I was doing generating my own leads, I bought age leads. I would make 150 phone calls, 200 phone calls, 300 phone calls a day. I have never heard someone say "fuck you" to me so many times in my life. All day, all day. I'm sending them texts. Don't text me. Leave me alone. This and that. F you. So many bad things. It it
Yeah.
it it didn't phase me, right? They're not paying my bills. Who's paying my bills? That one out of 1,000 who says, actually, yeah, I do need a business loan.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking for.
Of course.
You get
Yeah.
me? And for me, you know, like the mental aspect of running your own business. Don't forget, guys, we're going from a work to receive mentality to a creation mentality. right? You're working to create now. You're not working to receive from somebody else. You're working to create for yourself. And you have to have that mentality at the end of the day. You know, I've always said, like, when you work a 9 to 5, it creates comfort, right? It creates a quote unquote stability. But what are you really sacrificing, right? If you have something that's here that you can build, that you can scale, that can create income for you, that you control, essentially what that means is when you work a 9 to 5, you're sacrificing freedom for stability.
Yeah.
Right. And that's not a trade I'm willing to make.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
I will, like I said, I will fight every single day, tooth, nail, claw, for that freedom. Right. I don't care what it's going to cost me. I know I'm going to get there. Right. You have to be very firm in your vision. You have to be flexible in your actions, and you have to be very fluid with your decision making. Right. You're not taking orders anymore. Everyone here essentially runs a business now. Right. You have to be able to accept a failure and learn from it, right? Not just, oh shit, I failed, I give up. It's like, no, every time you fail, you're failing forward. That's why
Yeah.
I do these videos. That's why Carlos does his videos. That's why Phil does his videos. He wants us to make the right mistakes, not the wrong mistakes.
I mean, I'll tell you, I I I wish I would have known more people in the industry when I started, you know, because I burned through so much money, like, you know, and I had to learn everything, like, you know, kind of like on my own.
Yeah,
Obviously, then later on, you get together with people that think alike,
exactly.
and you start improving your game. So
Exactly.
I always give out this analogy, right? Like, everybody can say, yes, I can play basketball, and to some extent it's true. You can go and have a, you know, pick up game, but you have to train a lot to be able to play against the great, against LeBron or
Exactly.
anybody like that, right?
Exactly.
So you have to look at it that way. If you want to be like the best, you really have to train to be with the best, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And for me, it's always been about persistence, right? You just have to keep doing it, right? The more that you do it, the more you're going to learn about it, the more you get used to everything, the more that you learn how everything works together, the
Hmm.
more it starts to click, right? Luck. I heard this quote. It was like they were talking about luck. They said luck is a combination of hard work and good timing.
Yep.
That's essentially what luck is. The luckiest people, they work the hardest, right?
That's
A guy
true.
who closes, right? It's like people look at. I'll use Carlos as an example. They're like, oh no, his business is working because he's lucky. No, he's lucky.
I
He's
wish.
lucky because he worked for his business.
Yeah, I
You
wish I
build
was.
your own luck. You have to build your own luck.
Yeah, you have to. You have to keep on working. But man, good job in all the training and all the things. Even something as, you know, as putting a sequence of an email campaign. Look at
Yeah,
the impact that has done in your business, right? It's
yeah,
pretty much
exactly,
generating money in autopilot from these that
exactly.
you probably sold. People are signing up at their convenience,
Yeah,
and
like
all
I
you
can show
get
you
is
guys.
notifications. You know, like link, link. Yeah,
I'll show you guys when he like this is the biggest one, like Nav, right? The
yeah,
month's not over yet, 4,400 bucks. I didn't do anything for this, guys.
yeah.
I literally I didn't do anything to make this money. Not I did not initial effort, right? Learning, optimizing the thank you pages, learning how to automate, learning how to do the integrations, right? And then this is what it generates
Yep,
by
you do
itself
exactly
on
what you show
autopilot.
in the training. How to set up a follow-up sequence. That's it.
Exactly. Like this is a new offer I just tried for grants, and
Mm-hmm.
it's been, it's not making a lot of money, but I'm not working for this money. All I had to do
It's
was build an
ridiculous.
email series, right? It's making me 30 bucks, 20 bucks, 15 bucks every single day,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where's the other one? I wanted to introduce you guys to this marketplace because they have a really hands-on approach with the way they do marketing. Like this is all automated. Guys, I literally don't do anything for this money, right? I just build the campaign and it goes through and it converts. This is with Zippy Loan, by the way. This payout. They've been paying me $40 per application. It's
CP loans is good.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice. That's converting okay, right? But the key is like for me, like I said, I'm not willing to trade freedom for stability, right? I don't want to trade. I want both. I want freedom and I want stability, right? There's this old saying, oh, you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's bullshit. It's not real. You can have your cake and you can eat the whole damn thing if you want,
Yeah.
right? You just have to have that mindset, right? You have to have a go-getter, always willing to learn mindset. So important, right? The second that you're not willing to give up is the second that you take the first big step towards achieving whatever goal it is.
Yeah, you know what other campaign I mean, it doesn't really fall in your wheelhouse, but I had some great success running rent to own.
What do you mean rent to own? Like property?
Yeah, like there's offers that will pay you like, for those lead rent to own, and all you have to do is kind of like run ads on Facebook with like a nice property, like a nice picture of a house,
Yeah,
and then people will go there and then they pay you for every sign up, and
yeah, that's cool.
it works really really well.
That's cool.
You can get those leads for under $1. I mean, if you
But
really optimize.
what do you do to generate that? Like for me, it's always been like, for me to visualize how the funnel works, it took me a little bit of
Uh-huh.
time. It's like it was kind of complicated. Like
All you have
how
to
does
do
that
is,
work? Like ad, landing page, email
yeah,
offers.
just put a picture of a house, right?
Yeah.
That looks nice. Either the interior of a house. If you're gonna put a picture of interior of the house, I recommend that you put a picture of either the kitchen or a bathroom, right?
Okay.
Or put a picture of the exterior of the house
Yeah.
with a nice lawn and stuff. And then you can put like a ad copy that says, tired of paying rent, learn about our new program where
Rent to own.
yeah, you can exactly rent to own and become a property owner. And then when they click on it, you will send them to the landing page. As soon as they fill out, they put in, their email, their name and stuff, you're getting paid. But the thing about that is,
It's a CPL.
yeah, it's a CPL. But the thing about that, and for those who don't know, CPL is cost per lead. Um,
That's like
the
NAV,
thing,
$8 cost per lead.
yeah. So the thing about that, it's that is a lot more people interested in that type of offer than they are of people that, and it's not like I'm trying to compare like oranges to oranges,
Yeah.
that people interested in getting a business loan because
No, exactly, exactly. Because like
it's a much smaller pool,
yeah,
right?
I think the statistic is like 70% of people in the US are renting right now or something.
Correct. So business owners is going to be a smaller pool, smaller than demographic than people that are renting,
Yeah,
so it's an offer that it does pretty well.
yeah. And guys, just a heads up, I studied economics and finance at Cornell. There is a there's a crash coming. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. I know this is a little irrelevant to what we're talking
Mhm.
about now, but some people are looking to invest in homes and real estate. Multifamily real estate is always a good buy. No matter, you can buy it high, you can buy it low. You're not buying it for the property. You're buying it for the cash producing income that it gives you. Like, but
Yeah,
if you're gonna buy a house right now, the 3 month delinquency rate on mortgages is the highest in history, higher than 2008, higher than 1999 before the XYZ crash, the
yeah,
dot com bubble crash. Right now, today, the only thing holding it up is that bill that they passed, the anti foreclosure bill. Once that is done, the foreclosure moratorium, once that's done, the vultures are going to come out and it's going to be a shit show.
then we're going to be running leads for campaigns for bankruptcy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's also the beauty of being in marketing. You know, you can, right? Let's say you go out and you build this huge construction company, right? You're making money, you have a business, it's working, you're making profit, you're living your life, right? But you're not flexible, right? You're literally stuck in place. You have this huge building, a bunch of warehouses, all of these different things. I can close my laptop right now, get on a plane, and do exactly what I'm doing halfway across the world, and still making the same amount of money. That's
Yep.
the beauty of it, guys. Let me get some more questions. Does anyone else have any questions or comments? Anything you guys want to see in particular, specific that you guys might have? Any hurdles you guys are facing? I'd like to help you guys get over that if we can over this call.
I'm good for now. That was great, great, all that with Carlos and all your input too, Ambrose. So
Cool.
appreciate all that. Great stuff.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tagging along, guys.
Thank you. I think Nelly's asking who buys rent to own leads. So you can check affiliate networks like Max Bounty. You're familiar with Max Bounty?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they buy. Also, you can check W4, but W4 got bought out by DMS. They also buy rent to
W4?
own. Yeah.
What's the best offer that you used? You know, which one had the best conversion rate for you?
I like working with W4, but they're more like boutique, I guess. Max Bounty is definitely more mainstream, you know.
Yeah. Well, I just want something that converts easily, you know, just so I can put it in. Like I said, you know, you're so right about this. People who rent, even if you come to the website looking for a loan or a business loan, startup loan, if you can find a way to do that, you'd sign up, and it would be beneficial to almost every demographic out there.
Yeah, correct. There you can put like rent to own, like under search, I think. Yeah. And you should see
Nice.
a bunch of,
Oh, there's a bunch, dude.
yeah.
You said you use WB4?
No, W4 is a network like Max Bounty.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna try these out. Which one should I do? 24 or the ones that are $4?
So the things that you have to check their funnel. So what you have to do is you kind of have to like test the funnel out yourself and then go with the one that you feel more comfortable. Right?
Yeah.
Because what they do is that there's some funnels that they're a little sneaky about it. They try and monetize it too. So just go for the one that you feel more comfortable with.
What I realized for one of the campaigns I tried to run, it was for a personal loan offer.
Mm-hmm.
They put their landing pages here, and you preview it. It looks nice, super good. And then you copy the link here in the tracking link builder, and you copy the link, and it's a whole different funnel.
Yeah.
It was a whole different funnel. I was like, what is this? This is not the funnel that I wanted to use. So I just had to use a different offer for that.
Yeah, for sure. You just gotta, you gotta test out. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different ones that you can run it. But look, you're already generating the data. So at this point, it's like, how can I monetize it, right?
How can I implement this? I'm probably gonna test it with a blast.
And then you can.
How I can implement that.
Correct. You can test it out with a blast. You can run your own campaign for that. You can build your own offer, right?
Yeah.
So that's something that maybe this is a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, I've never building my own offer yet.
You can build your own offer and then put it in one of these networks, and kind of like just have affiliates drive traffic to your offers.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing that, but for my business loan website. I just didn't want to flood it with garbage, you know. When I generate my own lead, I have like very strict control on who
Yeah.
is clicking and going onto my website. I don't want to just open it up to a bunch of different affiliates, right? I mean, it would be good for my back end traffic, but I don't want irrelevant traffic. You know, it's going to make my emails turn into spam, a bunch of headaches down the line.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot more advanced. You're jumping into very deep waters there.
Yeah.
But that's something that
Not
later on
just
you
yet. Not just yet. Not just yet.
yeah, 'cause, you know,
Not
you're
just
gonna run into all kind of issues.
yeah. So like for me, like one of the biggest challenges that I had, um, actually, I tell them this all the time. One of the biggest challenges I had was getting in contact with Zach. Oh my goodness. I swear, first day of Biden's inauguration, I called Biden up and he answered his phone faster than Zach did. I don't even know. I swear that was my biggest point of frustration. But I understand that, you know, he's very busy. He's got a million things he's taking care of, right? But I appreciate the fact that I had to
Hmm.
do a lot of this alone, because then you really, really, really get to learn all of the inside technical aspects. So important, so important. You know, like
Yeah,
my biggest issue was when like I finished watching all of Phil's videos. I'm done. I already, you know, start and pause every single video, and I do everything he says in the videos real time. And I come to
yeah,
a point where I'm like, wait, I'm done with the videos. I've done everything in the videos, and now I've got a question that isn't going to get answered on the videos. I have to talk to Phil or I have to talk to Zach to get that answer I'm looking for, right? But if Zach takes 2 days to answer, I'm probably going to find the solution. That's just me. I'm not going to sit around and wait for someone to
yeah,
solve my problems. I'm going to email Zach, hey, how do I do this? But, you know, I'm not going to wait for him to respond. I'm going to immediately, after I send my email, I type in google.com, how do I do this? And I try to figure it out.
yeah, yeah. That's true. Yeah, and he's a busy guy.
Yeah, Zach's
So,
extremely busy.
so what I did is I asked him, okay, who's your who's your guy inside the shop, right? So he put me on with Larry, and I was like, Larry,
Yeah, Larry's the man.
I want you to meet my virtual assistant, and you guys have the conversation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they talk all day, back and forth.
No, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
so yeah, I just want to say thanks Carlos for jumping on today.
Hey,
And
my pleasure, man.
you know that
I've
was
been
sweet.
wanting to jump in one of your calls.
That was
Like
sweet.
I said, you know, I'm always willing to learn, and I think that the day that I stop learning is the day that I will die, right?
Yeah,
So I'm always, you know, looking forward to learning, and you know,
I'm the
and I
same.
was like, hey, let me jump in his call to see what he's doing, and maybe to share some information as well, and you know, and learn.
Yeah, you were a gold mine today, man. I appreciate you. That was
Hey,
cool.
no problem.
That was cool.
And
Um,
thanks to everybody watching, and you
yeah,
know, keep grinding, don't give up.
don't give up, guys. Absolutely
Yeah.
don't give up. You don't know, like what scares me the most is about giving up is like you could give up today and that lead goes through that makes you 20 grand. You have no
Yeah.
idea. You really have no idea. You really have no idea. You know, it's, you know, for me in Google, I can do as much optimization as I can, right? I can do as much targeting as I can. But at the end of the day, in reality, it's randomized, right? Nature, human nature is random, right? You don't know when this person has in their head they want to search for a business loan. You don't want to miss that opportunity. You have no idea. You could, the day you turn your ads off could be the day that somebody hits a whale.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
they,
Yeah.
they close a loan for $500,000, commission comes in 60 grand, and you just missed out on that just because you gave up a little too early. You have no idea, you know, which is also why I say you want to make sure that you watch all of the videos in the fast track. You want to make sure that you build a solid foundation on your website. Your email marketing is solid. You want to make sure that your automations, your thank you pages are solid, because you want to be able to monetize in a way that, one, pays for your marketing, two, creates profit without having to close a business loan deal, right? Nothing feels worse than spending money and then you look at your account and they have less money, right? It's not a fun thing to see. You want to be able to scale responsibly, and you want to be able to scale quickly, right? I don't have to close a business loan and I can still scale. So it's not going to be a lot, right? If I spend 5K, I can probably the next month make it 5,500 or 6K, right? Those business loans that come in, those debt consolidation actions, like $400 debt consolidation action, those are the things that add up over time that make your funnel huge. Those are all recurring revenue without any effort. Passive income. Passive income. Don't forget, Nav pays for all of our marketing. So the bigger you grow your account, your Google AdWords account, your Facebook ads account, whatever it is, the bigger you grow it, the more Nav converts for you, and the more all of your other offers are converting. Don't forget, we're doing something automatic, and it's scalable, right? It's a volume business. You want to get as many people through this funnel as you can. That's how you're going to make that long-term recurring passive income. That was my objective, right? Yeah, when I first started, that was the worst thing for me. I was like, I cannot stand sending 300 damn emails a day.
Nah, everything is automated. You know?
Everything is automated. Everything. This is all I do all day, guys. I go over, I make new connections. I try to build new affiliate connections. I try to meet as many people as I can. I try to help as many people as I can. I plan these webinars, right? I'll take my grandma to TJ Maxx sometimes. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I like to be free. You know, I don't want to be limited by my time, my resources, my money, my location. I want to be free to make a decision. I don't want to have to make a decision based on something else. I want to be the creator of my decision. You know, I don't want it to be influenced by anything else. I want to be able to make that judgment call, that decision on the spot, and know that, you know, I don't have any other obligations to respect. You know, I don't have to wake up at 6:30 to go to a job at 8 a.m. You get me? I can stay up late until 4, which I do all the time. I stay up late until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I try to wake up at 7. Sometimes I don't, and it doesn't kill me over it. You know, I don't have someone hounding over me like, hey, you got to do this, 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 this. It's like, no, I am the creator of my fortune. I'm the creator of my destiny. This is why we start a business, guys, right? I'm not going to say quit your job today. Don't do that. That's just irresponsible, you know, but you learn this and build it slowly and scale it. And I can guarantee you, if you don't give up, this will, first, it's going to give you a supplemental income. Then it's going to probably copy your income, double your income. Then it's going to surpass your income.
Oh, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Very easy. Very easy. And that's our objective, guys. It's like, I have friends that I went to school with. They're working in Wall Street. They're working 100-hour weeks. They're making 70K a year, right? Maybe 10, 15, 20K after bonuses, right? Making let's say $100,000 a year. Carlos alone, in 2 weeks, he spends their yearly salary.
I made twice that today.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you control that. You know, when you have to work for someone, you don't control that. You clock in, you clock out, right? When I clock in to my business, I know that every action I take, it's either going to be positive or negative, but I'm in control of it, right? You're going to get to the point where the majority of your actions will be positive, right? You're going to start to learn how to find good affiliate offers. This is not something that I can teach you, right? I can build your email campaigns. I can build your ads for you. I can, you know, fix your landing page. I can do whatever you need me to do. But at the end of the day, you have to be on there and doing it, right? This is no different than using your computer and clicking on a bunch of links on Facebook. You're scrolling through your ex-girlfriend's Facebook feed, ex-boyfriend's Facebook feed. You could be learning about this online marketing business. It really is that easy. It's a little bit technical, sure, but if you stick to it, you're gonna master it eventually. It might take a week, it might take 2 weeks, it might take 3 months, it might take 6 months. Just don't give up. It works.
Yes, sir.
Any more questions, guys? Everyone's muted, so you have to unmute yourself if you want to ask a question. Just a heads up. If anybody has a question. Okay, cool. Thanks, Chris, Carlos, Nelly,
Hey, my
Tandra.
pleasure.
Thanks for joining in, guys. If you guys have
Thank you.
time, follow me on YouTube, my new marketing channel. It's called Opus One Marketing and Business Strategy. And I'm going to edit the videos. I'm going to post it later tonight. If you guys could do that for me, just like and subscribe. And I would really appreciate that. That'd be pretty cool. And I promised,
Awesome.
I promised everyone.
Thank you for what you're doing, and keep on doing it. Okay,
I will.
I appreciate it.
I will. Thanks. Thank you for coming on today, guys.
All right, take care.
Everyone, actually, one more second, Carlos. Take my. You might not need this, but it could be useful anyways.
Yeah.
Just take my number down. It's 305-609-4929, and just shoot me a text with your email. And I promised you guys I would send you a gift. I'm gonna take one of my email campaigns. I'm gonna pick one out right now, and I'm gonna send that to you through email. Okay, and you guys can plug that into your campaigns, your Aweber, and you guys could use that. And you just kind of to get the gist of what we're trying to do when we do affiliate marketing and automation. Okay.
Sounds good, man. Thank you.
All right, guys. So just shoot me your name by text so that I can send that over to you tonight.
All right, man. Take care. Bye.
No problem. Thanks, Carlos. Have a great day, man. Be safe. You guys doing all right? Tandra, Nelly, Chris, you guys okay?
We're good. I'm
How was
good.
that, Chris? Was it valuable to you?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That info there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the conversation with you and Carlos. That was awesome.
Thanks. Thank you, Nelly. Yeah, you know, Carlos is doing some pretty big stuff. He's hitting it hard, you know, and this is it's only been like I think 2 or 3 years since he started. This is like very real, you know. This is like life-changing business stuff, right? I'm not gonna take it lightly. As soon as Phil showed me his NAV, it was like $1 million in a year. I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna try and do that. So this totally works.
Yeah, you're definitely motivating. Like just listening to you make it like it's so motivating.
Thank you. Thanks, I appreciate that. I mean, I try as best as I can because I know how hard it is. You know, when I was doing this like $5 a day and I wasn't making any money at all, or making like $5-10, spending $50 a day, losing money every day, it wasn't easy to swallow. You know, and like I said, I had my back against the wall when I started this. So, you know, it really isn't, you know, failure is not a comfort people will usually accept. You know, it isn't comfortable to fail. It isn't comfortable to do something wrong, but it is a reality that you have to accept when you're running your own business. Like I said, it's not worth it to trade freedom for stability, right? This is going to give you both. You just don't give up and you keep going. It's going to happen.
For sure.
Hey, Tandra, I saw that you raised your hand. Did you want to ask something? Hello, Tandra? Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, Tandra?
Oh, no, I was just going to say thank you for the information and to see if you could send the number one more time.
Oh, it's my business cell. It's 305 609 4929.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, this has been very inspirational.
No problem. No problem. Thank you for that. You know, I spoke with Phil, and I just really wanted to, because I was calling some people before and helping them with their onboarding and stuff, and I realized sometimes, you know, I spoke to this older woman. She was like 75 years old, almost 80 years old, and she signed up for this. She wanted to build something with her grandson, right? And she just had no idea where to go and what to do. And I was like, this is tragic, because one, she can barely log into her computer, right? And now she has to build an email marketing funnel. She has to build a Google Ads account, Facebook Ads account, edit her website. It's gonna eat her alive, right? She's gonna be so confused. It's gonna take her forever. So I was like, how can I help people to understand, you know, the basics of doing this, while also kind of like showing what can be done in the advanced side, you know? And I'm really not that many steps off. I'm only 6 months ahead of you guys. You know, I started 6 months ago. If you guys started last week, I'm only 6 months ahead of you guys. This is what I did in 6 months, right? This is very real, and it's very achievable. You guys can absolutely 100% do it. Just don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to fail, right? We're in a group of people. Like I fail all the time. When I first started this, I lost $3,000, evaporated. My only $3,000 evaporated, right? It came back to me a little bit through Nav, and then I just had to do a bunch of random gigs and jobs to get some money back up to put back into my marketing campaign, right? Lesson learned. And now I'm more responsible, and I'm more strategic with how I do my marketing. You know, I like I tell everyone, before you go in and you run $100 a day, just do $5 a day, right? Build out all your infrastructure, make your thank you pages, your email marketing, your automations, everything, and just test it out at $5 a day. See how it runs, see how it converts. Are my emails getting delivered? Are they getting opened? Are they getting clicked? Right? Is my offer converting on my thank you page? You know, just to make sure everything is working. And then you can scale slowly and responsibly, right? That was my mistake. I was like, damn, I've got two grand of bills to pay. I've got 3 grand left. I got to double this money now, right? And I ended up losing some money, you know? That was a fail for me. Fail forward, sure. I learned a lot, but I failed. Okay, keep going. We fail every day for different reasons, right? Sometimes you don't even realize it. You know, I try to have a winner's mentality as much as I can. Everybody makes mistakes. You know, I like to say, nobody's perfect. I saw that from a movie. Right? So just don't give up, guys. It's gonna happen, right? And you're in a network of people who are also making the same exact mistakes as you. So you could ask a question on the Facebook group, or you ask me a question, whatever it is, and it just ends up helping 10, 15, 20 people that are going through the same exact problem, that were just a little too afraid to speak up. I don't know why somebody would pay 5 grand and be afraid to speak up. Like, I make myself as heard as I possibly can to Zach and Phil. Any issues that I have, I reach out immediately and I post it in the group chat. I call everybody out. You know, it's like, if you're going to spend money on this, you're going to have to fight to get the result that you want. It's not just make a deposit to Phil's account and deposits come into your account. You're gonna have to put the effort in. It's gonna happen. You're gonna make the money, but you just gotta do it, and don't give up. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for tuning in today, guys. I'm gonna edit this video tonight, and then I'll post it in the Facebook group, just so you guys can have access to it again. If you guys are interested, I also do one-on-ones. I did my first one yesterday with Joel, and basically I'm running an offer now where, let's say you want to do your Aweber integration, or you want to do your thank you page automations, right? I would just charge you guys for that specific automation. And just because it's a new offer, I just started doing the one-on-ones. So you guys would pay for that, and I would just get on a Zoom call with you. We'll do the one-on-one an hour or two, and I will just walk you step by step on what to type, how to type in your Google Ads account, what to do, how to set things up, whatever it is that you need me to do as a service, I will do it in a one-on-one free of cost. You just pay for that service. And I will walk you through, step by step. So it'll be the last time you would have to pay someone to do your thank you pages. I don't mind. You guys can Venmo me if you want. But
How much is the
I-
service?
what was that?
How much is the service?
I charge $250 per automation. So like your thank you page will be $250, your email integration would be $250. That comes with 3 campaigns. And for the one-on-ones, I'm trying to charge $1,000 an hour. I have to really gauge, how much value I can create for that person and who's willing to pay before I can do that offer. So I'm just trying to test out different things. I want to get some feedback first from people that I help. Doing the one-on-ones, was it valuable? Like for me, $250 for Nav, that's a no-brainer. Like this is what Nav does for me. I made $264 today, and the day's not over yet. Right? That alone covers just one day. Right? So what I would do is, instead of just you giving me your logins and I would go and do the automation for you, what I will do is we'll do it together. Right? I will show you step by step. It takes a little longer to do, but I really want you guys to be able to do this yourself. I don't want you guys to I want you guys to come to me to do something for you because you don't have time. You're too busy. I want you to come to Conrad for efficiency. I don't want you to come to me because you don't know how to do something. That's the worst possible feeling. The feeling that you need something done, like an automation or an email series, and you know what you want, you just don't know how to do it, and you're fighting and you're fighting and you're fighting, and you have to pay someone. I want you to make that choice to want to pay someone to do it because you know how, you're just too busy to do it now. Okay, guys? I really appreciate
When are you available?
What was that?
When are you available?
I have 2 one-on-ones tomorrow. I can do Saturday morning. That's okay with you?
What time Saturday morning?
It's up to you. It's a Saturday. I work 8 days a week, so
Okay.
it's up to you. Just shoot me a time and I can try to connect with you.
Okay.
Saturday I should be free, unless my girlfriend locks me up for some reason, but I don't think I don't think that's likely. She wants me to work. Not really, but sort of.
Okay. So we can just text you on the number you gave us?
Yeah, you just shoot me a text. That's my direct line. So you can get in contact with me there. If you have any questions, just ask me on that. I like to recommend, if you're gonna ask me a question, you also ask it in the group chat. I might be busy and someone might get to you before me. Or if I do answer it by text, you can just copy and paste the answer and you put it in the group chat, so you can help a lot more people at the same time.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming today. When you guys have a chance, just follow my my channel on YouTube. Just like and subscribe the videos there. I have some videos up there already on how to build Google Ads. I actually have an in-depth 30-minute video on the Aweber emails, integrations, and stuff. So if you guys want to go over that, I'm gonna be taking those videos down and putting them into a private playlist. Right? My objective is to kind of build like an elite service where you would just pay one fee. It's gonna be low for the beginning, like a couple $100 to get access to that, and you would just get updates on all of my videos, and you would have that exclusive content to just go back to and relearn from in case you're stuck somewhere. So you don't have to keep paying someone to do it for you or asking someone for help. I want that information. I want the information that I struggled the most with to be available to everybody very easily, which is why I try to do these webinars at least once a week. I want to do it twice a week. I got to open my schedule up a little bit more for that, but that's absolutely my goal. All right.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's called Opus One Marketing and Business Strategy. Are you in the Philip Smith group, in the Fast Track group?
Yes.
Okay, I think it's in there. If you search by my name, you'll see it. I put it in a post somewhere in there. But if you're on YouTube already, it's Opus One Marketing and Business Strategy, and I have a few videos on there. I'm gonna add everybody I already give a service to. I'm gonna put them into the elite side, just so that I can create some more value for them. That's my main objective, guys. Is like I try to help as many people as I can, right? As much as I can. And I really want to empower people to be able to replicate my results, you know? And I that's so important to me, because like I said, I've been burned by different get rich quick schemes, this and that, and this actually really works. So when I hear someone say this is not working for me, all I hear is in my head is like, this person just isn't working. They're just not doing it, or they're doing it their own way completely wrong, right? It's really easy. Just follow the videos, do what Phil says in the videos, and you're going to get the result you're looking for. That's all I did. Everything else I learned because I did Phil's videos, right? I learned so much from that. It was incredible content. Okay, guys, I have to leave out. I have something at 8 p.m. So I'm gonna let you guys go for now. You guys will see this video. I'm gonna post it in the PFS group. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. And I'll let you guys know when that's ready. Should take me like a couple hours, or tomorrow, day after should be ready. Okay, guys. Thanks again, Chris, Nelly, Tandra, for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. All righty. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe. I don't know how to close this. There we go. Okay. Bye, guys. Be safe. Oh, I just saw your message, Nelly. Sorry about that. Your chat. Okay, cool.